Hi, my name's Alex, and this morning I'm going to be showing you how to use a Bosch scan tool to scan a vehicle to pull diagnostic trouble codes, or DTCs as they're commonly referred to. The DTCs are a self-checking system within your J1939 or 1708 or 16-pin OBD2 port. The computer will scan itself and send test signals to each individual processor or sensor and to make sure that they're working. If they give invalid data, you will get a trouble code which will help you isolate what is going wrong with the system. So I'm going to show you how to scan the vehicle for your DTCs, how to read the code, and how to erase them and check to ensure whatever repairs you made were accurate. So stay tuned and we will get right into it.
After you get everything hooked up, you're going to go ahead and try to pull the VIN automatically. It's not going to let us, so we're going to enter the VIN. Once you enter your VIN, it's going to pull up a system menu for you to choose from. You got to choose what system you want. We're going to go ahead and choose the engine. And we're going to continue. It'll identify the systems that we're checking. It's reading the faults, scanning, doing a quick scan on the engine control unit. After you get that, you'll get a system diagnosis functions. You can go into and read your faults. You can clear your faults. You've got actual values, actuators, special functions, and adjustments and settings. We'll go ahead and go into read our faults. See what it pulls up here? We've got 2 active faults and 2 inactive faults. A diesel oxidation catalyst fault, component blocked or clogged, and the exhaust differential pressure data valid but above normal working range. When you see faults like that, they're typically associated with one another. You could go into your troubleshooting procedures, and this will tell you what your most common checks would be, where to look for that information. So it gives you a series of steps to check your after treatment system. Go into that. If you go into actuators, you can test individual functions such as the fan activation. It will turn the engine fan on. The engine must be running at idling speeds. It tells you what it's going to do, so we'll start it up. We'll go to continue. Alright, right now the fan status is off. You turn it on. And as you just heard, the higher pitched squeak, the fan is now on. It'll stay on for 1 minute, or you can turn it off by yourself. Alright, so if you were going to clear your faults, you could go in here to clear faults. You'd hit continue. The faults will be rectified in the proper manner and are deleted from the ECU memory. You'd hit continue, and then you'd have to go in and read your faults again after you made your repairs. You'd go in. If your codes popped back up, then that means that you still have a problem. If they did not pop back up, then the problem has been corrected and you have solved the situation. And as you can see here, now we don't have any faults, so it has finished. So then you can go into actual values. Well, actually you can go back to the main menu. You can also use this device to test individual injectors. You can test your lights. You can test pretty much anything electronically operated. This will let you isolate it and actually check it. So if you go into common tests, it'll bring up a list of common tests that you can perform with this. For example, if you had a slight misfire, you can do a cylinder switch off test. It will give you instructions on how to go about conducting the test after it populates its data. First test conditions: engine switched on, parking brake actuated, transmission in neutral position. Okay, met all those requirements. Next, it should be noted that in order to carry out the position of the cinders, select the option. You got to have the vehicle running for it, so you go ahead and fire it up. Alright, now we have injector 1 here. It gives us our engine speed and how much fuel rate is being used. When you switch it off, you should note a chatter in the engine or a rough idle. If there's no change, then the injector was bad and not firing properly in the first place. So as you can see here, we'll turn it off. As it turns it off, you can hear the engine start to run a little rougher. You can also feel the shake of the truck. You can also check your RPMs will be slightly lower and you'll be losing a little bit less fuel. You can turn it back on. The idle evens out and you go through all your injectors and go ahead and check them one at a time, switching them off as you go. Every time it gets to a rough idle, that injector is working. So those are some of the common tests you can do with our Bosch scan tool. Showed you how to read faults, showed you how you can clear faults, how to verify you've cleared your faults. Showed you a couple of tests like your fan activation and your cylinder shutdown. I hope this information was helpful and thank you for watching.